Hello and welcome back. Today we're checking out Irregular by Scorpio. Now I'm excited to get into this. I hope you're all as well. Let's just jump in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, epilepsy warning. Okay.
Hey, let me introduce myself. Ladies and gentlemen.
Got like a boom whacker percussive. A lot of bass, okay. That's nice. I would say that's pretty nice when you're going really bass intensive and then directly like an immediate juxtaposition to like a softer, breathier voice. That always matches super well. I like the supporting vocal there. Okay. Okay. Feels very like K-pop. Okay, that was a very abrupt transition there. I actually wasn't expecting it to immediately change like that. Yeah, that feels like a very like that was like a little bit jarring, but I don't dislike it. But it was a bit jarring. I don't think it would have been amiss to put like a little interjectory segment there. Nice, getting the pulsing synth there. Nice. I think that's like the most projection we've gotten so far. I really like that. That's solid. I really like that. Okay. I like how we're mixing that. I do like how we're mixing that. Okay. I do think I will say compositionally that was a pretty smart mix there. So not only since we were having a relatively static vocal mix there, we had that synth adding a pitch progression basically. So we're having this constant progression even as we're just re-emphasizing in that same range vocally. So that was very smart on the mix. Yep, that's nice. Okay. I like this percussive. Nice. Okay. All right. Okay, I didn't like that transition out, but I will say that was some solid that was a solid rap segment there. I do think I do think they were a little more focused on just getting things out fast than actually kind of adding this sort of flow to it. But since we kind of had that rap segment earlier, I think it makes sense to have more of just like a hype up segment. Especially since I believe this is their debut song. I could be incorrect about that, but from what I understand, this is their debut song. I will say that supporting lift up high is very smart. That was an excellent way to add more to it. And to basically add like a latch to kind of, it's a landmark in this segment. Yeah, I think it's a very smart choice. Yep. Nice. And this is more impactful on the bass. Oh, nice harmonics. I was like, all of that. We got a little bit of like a Polyphia cameo there. That was nice right there. That's really nice. I really like that guitar segment there. Nice. Ooh, should have held that. Should have held that sustain. That was a perfect place to hold the sustain. That would have been beautiful. Man, that was perfect. They had all the makings for a beautiful climax to the song, but that's sustain. That needs to be longer, man. That was perfect. Ah, just so close to perfection. Nice. Showing off the mix there. I like the tonality there. Nice. Nice. I really like that bass vocal now. Ooh, this is like a different song, but I am loving this aesthetic here. They could have made this like another original song, honestly, but this is perfect. That's a beautiful match there. Synth is rising. Nice, bringing bass drum. Nice. Oh, his voice is beautiful there. We also have a sporting vocal, and then having those bass drums, that's beautiful. And, you know, it's very like orchestral, majestic, becoming very grand. It's perfect for these vocal lift matches. It's beautiful. Nice. 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 Okay. That's why we did sustain earlier. I kept thinking, I was like, why wouldn't they hold the sustain on the previous? That's why, because they were gonna have a massive sustain following. Didn't want to detract from the finale. Makes sense. Nonetheless, though, we had multiple here, so there's no reason we had to cut out the previous one. Just have the previous sustain. We already built up a ton for this final chorus, so just lead in. You already have enough progression for a finale. Just have the previous sustain. But still, that was beautiful right here. Alright. Nice. Nice. I will say, I really don't think we need that, like a mid-tone droning vocal as a support. I think we should have leaned into like a bass progression if we were gonna have that. But still, this is a really, really nicely mixed. Alright. Got the soccer anthem. Alright. Okay. That was Irregular by Scorpion. I'm pretty impressed by that. I think there was a lot that was super, super impressive here. You know, I had nitpicks about the mix and composition here and there, but overall, I mean, this is a very, very promising debut song. I think this is the debut song. I'm assuming since it has the debuts linked here. I think. That was really awesome. Yeah, I mean, check these guys out. They did an awesome job here. I'm really impressed with the music team because we got some really, really interesting transitions. I wasn't a huge fan of all the transitions, but the segments themselves and the ones that we kind of led into, I was a lot of the time not expecting, and I think a large amount of that is super fun, super fun to hear. I especially loved this part. I mean, I think this is the highlight of the song for me, right around here. I mean, I think this segment just took it away. That tonality. That lift, man. Nice, and then vocal support on that climax of it. Nice. Nice. I would say I wasn't a huge I wasn't like super into it when I heard the interjection on the sustain, because the interjection on the sustain immediately, right? It immediately detracts from the sustain. But I think it's all right because we're using that to lead into another bigger sustain, and so I'm not really too peeved on that at all. But I would say I don't think it would have been worse to just leave the interjection out and then just have the we coming in 3 and then lead into the sustain. But regardless, that was really, really nice. I really enjoyed it. This guy's lift was insane. I love that vocal tonality he has. I was gonna actually say I don't think it would have been a bad idea to lead into the sustain from fantasy. Like instead of having this sort of like breakaway, I think it would have been all right to just kind of lead in directly from the lift to the sustain. But I mean that's purely just like compositional, right? It's preference at that point. But yeah, I mean, overall, the song was a really, really cool. I really enjoyed this. I'm hoping to hear more from these guys because they've got some good voices on them, and if they keep this music team, I mean, their songs, I think will go places because it's some really awesome composition they've got here. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and as always, feel free to recommend more things for me to check out in the comments below. Aside from that, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much.